Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video you're going to see the tutorial to the Great Woo Ring. If you've not seen that effect yet, click there or link in the description.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding's gonna do a thing.
So it's just a way to make a ring vanish, then appear again, then vanish again, and you've guessed it, reappear for a second time. And here's what you need. You need a ring. It could be a borrowed ring, but I suggest using your own ring because you don't want to be accused of, oh, my diamond's missing from the ring and it was on before. Use your own ring. But it could be done with a borrowed ring. There is nothing dodgy about my ring. Then you also need a pack of playing cards. And there is, again, is nothing dodgy with the pack of cards. It's a normal pack of cards. There is, however, something slightly dodgy with the box. Can you see from there? Zoom in. Can you see from there? I'm going to come and show you what's wrong with this box. Here's the box. Can you see what's wrong with it? Let me show you from a different angle. Oh, look. There's a flap. I have cut, as you can see from here, round the outline of the spade, making it a little flap. And that's what you need for this effect. Right, arts and craft time. I have my Exactly knife for cutting exactly and precisely, and a nice mat. Some of these boxes can come flat pack, in which case you can do it on the surface, which is probably safer. I just did this on a ready-made box and just very carefully went round, making sure not to cut off any of my fingers or thumbs. And just go slowly and carefully, always retracting your blade when you're finished. Let me show you close up again. So this is a beat up box. I've had it for a while. As I said in the video, the cards are a bit old and that just helps to hide the rough cutting. But you can see actually how rough it is if I hold my hand still enough. Even though that might be visible to you, especially from that angle, gloriously it is not visible when the cards are in the box. Because when the cards are in the case, the pressure that they are putting on the flap closes it. So now there's no opening from any angle. Yes, if you're looking for that cut, you'll be able to see it. But trust me, nobody is looking. From there, on camera, I mean, it's a bit harder, but in person, like even from here, unless you're looking for it, you can't see it. So start the trick with your box that way round on the table and don't worry about it. Don't draw attention to it. You could even be playing with it, actually. It doesn't matter. Just don't go, look at my normal box. Don't say that, but don't hide it. Have it there. And now you're ready to start the effect. Here's how to do it. Open your box, take out your cards. You've already shown the box. Now you can leave it the wrong way around because that's how you're going to pick it up later. So place it down that way. And I've displayed the cards. Hand them straight out. Let them shuffle. Let them see that these are normal cards, which of course they are. Lovely, they've shuffled. And then ask for your cards back and ask for their ring. Or use your own. Let's use this ring. Now, this may have thrown some magicians watching when I was trying to place my ring precisely and exactly on the little circle. Maybe you thought it was a flap card. Some gimmicks here. No. Might have thrown some of you, hopefully. But it's just a simple vanish here with a full pack. What you're doing, most magicians will know this, but I'll go through it for the ones who don't. You are making this ring magically travel through the entire deck. Now, as I say, magicians will know how to do that. Yeah, great, we'll move on. No, it doesn't actually go through. Of course it doesn't. It goes around. Yeah, so here's what's happening. I've created a little space with my fingers for the ring to slide in and fall underneath into my hand. That's what's happening under the the hiddenness of my hand slamming down. Oh, and look what happens. Look at the angle of that pack. When I slam down, I've turned it that way so the ring is falling. Now, you don't want it to fall off your hand. You want it to fall in that gap that you've created. And practice with this, because you want it to fall to about there. You don't want it to land on the tips of your fingers to risk it falling off. You don't want it to fall in too far that you get that sound if you've got another ring on. You don't want that. You want it to fall just perfectly about there. Practice it and see if you can get it to go around the pack, into your hand, falling about there. Look at that. Now, show your right hand empty and spread. The spread is to show that the ring's not somewhere in the cards. No, it's not. The only reason you spread is so that you can transfer this ring from this hand to this hand. Okay? And you do that under the spread. Let it fall off your hand into the exact same position on the other hand. Then show this hand empty, square up. As you place the pack down, look where the ring is. You've kind of got it in finger palm. As you put the pack down, casually bring your hand back. The emphasis, of course, is on the pack. Your eyes are on the pack. Where you look, the spectators hopefully will look. Putting the pack down. It's all about the pack, not the hand, okay? Pack goes down. Your other hand does the same as this hand. If you're going to do gestures, try and do them the same with both hands, which is hard because you want to be animated and do big gestures, and then it looks obvious that this hand's doing a kind of Lego claw. But you can be quite free with it, really. Just try your best, which I'm not very good at, getting both hands to do, working in symmetry, really. So practice that, become comfortable, and know your angles, know where people are sat and what you can get away with and can't get away with. Right, what do we do from here? Yes, we make that ring come out of that box. So draw attention to the box. You've shown this hand empty. Pick up the box, and you're coming in with this hand to hold the box under. Obviously, don't flash that you've got the ring in your hand. Here's how you're doing it. You're bringing the ring to make contact with kind of the top of your box where it says bicycle, and you're pushing upwards as you drag your hand backwards. And because of the upwards pressure as you drag backwards, guess where the ring goes? It goes back and up the flap. And practice that until you get it smooth. The ring is now in the box straight away, and you can do that really, with a bit of practice, you can do that quite quickly. So you've got the ring here, you pick up the box and load it in, and it's in. You can do it really quickly. Now, I think in an ideal world, I'd like to immediately get it out there. You don't want to be doing any faffing like I do in the video, but you can't, because the flap is sticking up in the box and the ring is there behind the flap and it's jamming on the flap. So this ring will not come out, look, because the flap's in the way, stopping it. So you've got two options. You could even do this with the box closed and shake the ring and make sure it's gone over the flap. Oh, look, and out it came. Or you could shake it, hopefully so the box stays closed. Now the ring's right at the bottom, and you can undo the flap carefully and show that it's coming out of the box. That's another way to reveal it. Or you can do what I did in the video, where I load the ring and shake it. Draw attention to this shaking like that. Open the flap, again, making sure I'm not doing anything, because I really am not doing anything here. This is just to show it clean. There's nothing dodgy happening there, and I didn't want it to look like something dodgy was happening there, but, well, never mind if it did. And then slowly, you can even go really slowly so they can see the ring in there if you want. They shouldn't be able to see the flap from that angle, hopefully. And out it comes cleanly from the box. Not coming from behind the box like lots of tricks, but from the box. I love that. Now, immediately draw their attention again, not to the box, because they want to burn the box. Let them examine the ring again. Say something like, make sure it's the same ring, especially if it's someone else's ring. And then say you've already seen the cards, which gives you an excuse to be putting them away while they're examining the ring. As soon as you've put these cards away, the box is clean-ish, because, of course, the cards are putting pressure on the flap, which is putting it back to normal. So I imagine from this camera, you can't see the flap anymore. They will want to burn it, though. They will want to see it. But a quick... Look at that, the box is fine. You could even flip it a few times. pause for a second, let them see it, and flip it back over again as you talk more. What I did in the video, I said, look, even you can see the box. Immediately, I put the ring on the box. Now, I didn't put the ring perfectly on the pip. Now, I may have done to fool some magicians. I thought about doing it. Maybe you think there is a flap and the ring's going to now disappear into the box. But I thought better of it. I thought I'll put it slightly forward so it's covering the majority of the cuts. That's the reason I placed the ring there. Now for the second vanish. Whoa! I said I am the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ring, because normally at the end of my videos I say I am the Great Woo Ding. We're used to that. People who've seen my videos before will be used to me doing that action, and that's how I make the ring disappear. I am the Great Woo Ding, and it's gone. And brilliantly, how I did that? Brilliantly, yes, brilliant. A brilliant move. I didn't palm it. No, it was a straight down and grab it. And the reason I could go straight down and grab it is because I got a bit of double-sided tape stuck to my palm. Yeah, can you see that? Double-sided tape. Make sure it's sticky, obviously. Make sure you've not been touching it throughout the effect, or else it will lose its stickiness. And you've got it. Then, as you bring your hand back and close your hand, you close your hand in such a way, you put your ring finger into your ring. You may need to give it a bit of a wiggle. Gravity may have to help, but you should be able to, hopefully with a bit of practice, get the ring to about there, so that when you reappear the ring, you bring in your other hand hiding it, but not hiding the tip of your finger. So it's obvious to the spectators that you haven't just put the ring on this finger from this hand. Yes, so you've come up to this position and then get the ring over your knuckle and saying whatever patter you like, make it appear in a magical way, and there is the ring on your finger, and that's the trick done. Put the box in your pocket and walk away. Then later on in the evening, bring out a different pack of bicycle cards that look very similar to this but have no flap in them. Then, you know, when someone says, can I have a look at that box? They can. Put this straight in your, if you've got a jacket pocket, put it straight in your pocket. Then if someone says, can I look at the box? You get the other pack out of your pocket. Yeah, that's normal, and hand that to them to be examined. You could do that if you wanted to. Right, I've waffled enough. I will see you next time. Bye.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding just did a thing.